either. So, it looks like a Starfield for PS5 is coming out next week as of the time I post this video. Anyways, I got a couple announcements to make for what I am playing for modding, and then obviously the list of all of my mods that I am going to update for PS5, which is going to come out. Well, that does mean that, a lot of I have to go through all of my mods one by one, so... Anyways, enough chit-chattering. And I'll go through the entire list of mods I can update. First off, well, obviously, I think most of you guys, or everybody here for Xeno Master. So I'm obviously going to update that first thing when PS5 version comes out, so... That and the achievement-friendly versions. Obviously, the achievement-friendly version, that goes through like a review process, so... It takes a very good while for that to go live. By the time I post this video, it's probably still in reviews. Yeah, so Xeno Master, that's the first priority for me. And then the one after this, the DLC support add-on, which by the way, it only works for the original free version. It does not work with the achievement-friendly version, which I am going to say that none of the add-ons will work with achievement-friendly. And I've been asked about this a couple of times in I Discord, my YouTube streams, and yeah, so none of the patches will work. Now, next one, Xeno Ambassador, which is actually in another add-on mod. It actually adds a unique NPC vendors named Tommy the Xeno Ambassador. It's a collaboration of mod that, me and Tommy from Meta Productions have done. I actually have more plans for that mod, actually. I still am gonna be, integrating that into the main project, so that means, there's a possibility that Tommy's gonna be achievement friendly, so you don't need the add-on anymore. Anyways, alright, we're gonna go a bit into the side mods this time, so the non-Xeno stuff. Next one is Crowd Gun Fear, no companion / crew friendly fire, and companion immune to your attacks. It's actually a 3-pack mod, so it's like 3 mods in one. And obviously it's achievement-friendly versions. The name's kind of like, the name says they're ready for its titles. And then the next one, Tracker Gun, is achievement-friendly versions. Tracker Gun, it lets you track up to like 10 NPCs, and then have them show up as if they're like a quest targets. So you just shoot them, and then you can track them, like you can tag them and stuff. Which, if you watch my streams, I always use the Tracker Gun for tagging Tommy and Clyde. Next one is B.R.I.T.S, Be Real, It's Time to Save, and it's achievement-friendly versions. B.R.I.T.S is a auto-saver mod. It goes through an interval save timer and a save reminder mod, so basically it basically tells you, like, reminds you to save and stuff, which, so yeah, that's gonna be up to for PS5. Next one is Spacesuits Actually Effing Work, or freaking work, which makes it so spacesuits actually protect you from all the passive weather effects, just like the sandstorm or the acid rain. Because nobody likes those beeping sounds that just happen over and over. Almost reminds you of the bomb color from the Dead Money DLC from Fallout New Vegas. Or you just like me who just absolutely hates the instant lung infection that you get for just stepping out of your ship in the first second. And I know. You could just go into the settings and set, the environmental effects to none. You could do that too, but, there's just some of us that just want the other inflections that kick in. But, yeah, well, shut up. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, next one. Okay, and then we got Multitool Axe. It's a cheat mod, but it's a really handy, cheat mod because it lets you, change inventories, heal targets, tell them to stop combat. And you can even turn them into a follower, in a sense. You can't turn into a crew though, so that's not what it's for, so. And funny thing is, right after that, Acts of Friends. That one, funnily enough, I wasn't going to include in this, but I decided I feel like this would be preferred, that people want just only Acts of Friends, not the Multitool Axe. Yeah. And we got Underwater Diving. It just lets you go underwater. It's a very simple mod. It's just one setting. And then another one is the Zapper, which basically is mainly targeted for console players. So I can already see PS5 players having a fun with this one. just like the Xbox players do. I mean, on PC you can use this, but honestly, you should just use console commands for that. The set scale command. Next one, more power to you. Adds like some starboard power. It's very overpowered, so it's obviously cheating. Not a very balanced mod. And then next one, Capwalker and aiming and Aceles keyword vanilla fix. This is such a silly thing that Bethesda still has not addressed. Some of the lizards that are named brain sprouts are supposed to be called Capwalkers. I might make a separate video about this in the future. And then we got giant storage limits. It just basically makes it so you don't have to worry about like, basically have to deal with the storage limit for your ships, so pretty self-explanatory. Simple luck bypassing. It just lets you, you're just tired of this lockpicking minigame. I mean, sure, it is the most fun of all the, Beth games, so, but I honestly get pretty tired of having to, like, lockpick, like, novice and, like, average locks. It's a little bit too much. And then the last one is toggleable digipick animation. This one, the animation is cool, but it does kind of ruin the flow a bit, so I always like to get rid of it. Yeah, so that's all the mods that I'm going to do for PS5. Alright, the next one is these mods I'm not updating for PS5 for obvious reasons. So Power Gun Fear, well, that's obviously superseded by the 3-pack mod that I mentioned earlier. Same for No Pain Crew / Friendly Fire, both are separate, so I'm not going to update those because it's pointless. And then Xeno Master Mysterious Captain add-on, well, that one's just obsolete because another add-on which I'm going to mention later. So, and then we got no forced holster and conversations. Honestly, that mod is broken. I don't even recommend using it at all. I almost considered wanting to take it down because it's just broken. Okay, so, and the one after this, the Trade Authority can sell Xeno Master item, which made the Mysterious Captain add-on obsolete. But obviously this add-on itself is obsolete because the latest update had pushed for Xeno Master 1.2.76. You don't need this add-on anymore. I mean, it doesn't hurt if you keep it, but you don't exactly need it anymore. Those are the ones I'm not going to update for PS5. And then I got mods that do depend on others' mods. It's kind of a hit and miss if I can update them or not. Don't expect like update for these out of the box PS5. So we got Tameable Creatures patch at Hell's Gate, which kind of relies on one of King Cat's mod, which is under Bethesda's name. So that's what's possible. The next one is Tameable Creature Attack Cryomancers, which is from the Cryomancers mod by Zone 79. It's possible that I might update that if Zone updates his mod. The next one is Xeno Master DLC support Shattered Space patch for Darkstar's Shattered Space patch. This one is interesting. It's like Darkstar made like a patch for Shattered Space, which made some changes that I need to, change back. It's a little bit strange for a little double things though. And then Chill the Freak Out Watchtower relies on watchtowers. But yeah, so those are the mods that I'm hoping. I'm actually hopeful that they update for PS5. Alright, these are the mods that depend on the mods, but I'm not exactly sure they're gonna update it or not. I got Tameable Creatures patch Tatooine, which relies on I think 5-6 mods, which is quite a lot, just to allow you to catch the creatures from Star Wars Tatooine. Yes, it's a Star Wars mod. It lets you catch the creatures there. But for PS5 for that, it's a hit and miss for this one. More hit and miss. The next one is the Xeno Ambassador Starfield Hair and Beards patch, which basically changes Tommy's hair to one of the other hairstyles, but it also relies on one of Zone's mods on Creations. The next one is Antimatter Solutions X05 Plasma Rifle Fire Type Fixed. So, funny about this mod actually. It was mainly just to fix one of the fire types because the bouncer did not account for in the object mods, or also known as O mods, for making sure it didn't show up in every single weapon. But considering that the mod didn't bother fixing it, so I'm not really sure if they're gonna even update them off their PS5 or not. But if they are going to do that, they should at least fix this bug. If they do come back to us and fix that bug, then yeah, I'm probably gonna take that mod down just because it's not needed anymore. If you made it to this point in the video, then you are a real one and awesome. Or maybe you just skipped to this point in the video, that's also a possibility. my plans that and upcoming. Alright, so one thing is I'm gonna going back to the robotics workshop. Like, I need to get back to that. I've done it a couple times in streams. Yes, I also stream. I do stream a lot. I stream like almost every week. I still stream both on YouTube and Twitch. And I might have seen this in my last stream where I only am going to figure out my best way to soft integrate the DLC support and maybe some of the popular like creations, looking at Hell's Gate specifically for working for Xeno Master. This is mainly so you could get those Xenos in the achievement-friendly version. Because right now, you cannot really get any of the custom Xenos in the achievement-friendly version in general, because there's really no way. I mean, in Hell's Gate you can, but they change back, so don't even try. Essentially implementing this in the best way possible so you don't really need any of the add-ons in general. It'll just be out of the box, plug and play. Even though I try to make Xeno Master as, accessible as possible. And thanks to the 1.2.76 update I've introduced with the being able to buy items for Trade Authority and Smugglers and even Mysterious Captain. So it's going to be more accessible, pretty much. Anyways, we have reached to the end of the video. If you have made to this point, then holy crap, you deserve the honorary member ranking for the Hollow Devils. Which also means that you are a real one, which also known as one of the awesome people, so. On top of that, right in this video, I'm going to put a code here, and if you post on the comment, then I know you've watched the rest of this video. Anyways, if you want to see more of this crap or other crap, like and subscribe, dislike if you don't like it, all that good stuff, I guess. And if you want to see me stream, I stream like pretty much almost every week. So it's usually Wednesday and Thursdays I'm usually streaming, typically Starfield. Thanks for watching.